Hello and welcome to a live battle commentary where I am commanding Pergamon against Rome. Now that's a great matchup, don't you think? I am coming up against Little Fish, and he said this was his 6th game or something like that. So that's interesting. I am still sure that against someone who plays his first game, and that is using Rome, Pergamon is still going to lose, but we'll see. He said he'd watched some of my videos, which is very nice to hear, especially considering that he is a fairly new player. It's very nice that he has taken the time to watch a few of my videos. I quite like that. Let's see if he learned anything from them. But here's the thing. What am I going to do with Galatia? I mean, sure, skirmishing, but I'm not going to be able to kill a ton of infantry only using my light peltast, so I'm going to try to sneak my citizen cavalry into his skirmishers. This is not the best map for the type of setup that I'm bringing because of this forest here. So what I might actually do, I might deploy on the far flank over here, and then use this terrain to sort of I'll hide a citizen cavalry here and a citizen cavalry here, try to go for skirmishers with those guys, keep the spears as a supporting unit in the rear, and I guess we're ready to see what Pergamon can do against Rome. Good luck, have fun. It could be funny to hide the spears over here as well, in case there are enemy cavalry units nearby. So I'm going to do that. I do not have a good feeling about this. Yeah, Balearic slingers up front, just not good. I'm going to try to give myself a slight skirmishing advantage by going up here. The problem is that... does he have any cavalry? Well, he does only have the Numidian cavalry, so that's something at least. I'm going to try to move up with my citizen cavalry. It doesn't look like he's going to be flanking me anytime soon. And that means that I can use my citizen cavalry to try to get at his skirmishers. But how the hell am I going to be killing all of this infantry? I just don't see how that's even possible with Pergamon. Maybe just bring the spears up here to use them as bait. Now what I can do is I can be fairly aggressive, I think, with my peltasts, because there just isn't any cavalry on the field to oppose them. So I'll try that. I'll just let them move up here. It's good that he moves down from this hill, but he's going to start moving up with his Numidians, so I probably should mirror that somehow. No, that's fine. I mean, there's no reason to excuse that you're fairly new to the game. That is... we all have been new at some point, and it's really no bother. As long as people are reasonable and nice, then that's what matters the most, I think. Let's see if we can snipe his general here. Just run my guys a bit. So if he decides to move into the forest, I could be in huge trouble. I'll give his legatus a charge anyway. Then I'll pull back if he gets any support. Just do a bit of damage to him. He's attacked in the rear, so I might be able to take care of his legatus now, actually. Which could be very beneficial. He's going to do a bit of friendly fire now as well, so that might help me in taking out the legatus. Yeah, the legatus should take significant friendly fire here, and the legatus actually died. So that's good for me. Just keep moving up here. Pull away my citizen cavalry. So let's try to... Yeah, my flanks are fine now because of the formation. Because of this village here. But still, I mean, although I killed the enemy general, there are very few realistic ways for me to be able to deal with the Roman army. I might just, because I need my peltas to kill the enemy skirmishers. I could of course just go for YOLO charge with my Epeius, but the problem is that I need my Epeius to take care of the enemy infantry. So perhaps I'll just move up my peltas and start firing. Since there isn't any cavalry threat for Rome, I should be able to do well against the Balearic slingers. If I just follow up with my swords. Whoa, this is weird. Move up here. So now my peltas are taking fire, and this is super weird. So let's move these guys up here. Move these guys up here. Just throw javelins at the Numidian cavalry. Yeah, so I'm doing well against the Balearic slingers. The Numidians took a javelin volley. That's good. Just put my pikes a bit away there. So the auxiliary Balearic slingers are losing to my peltas. They are not as good in close range firefights. Throw another javelin volley. So now I can start being a bit cheeky with my peltas. Try to throw some javelins on the Numidian cavalry. Let's try that. And the Numidian cavalry just wasting all of their javelins here. Pull away. I don't really need my Galatian spears now, so let's see. This is into the unshielded side of the Principe, so let's do a bit of damage there. I'm going to have to be really methodical and slow here, so I don't make any... with Pergamon I have zero margin of error. So these guys refuse to fire because I have skirmish mode on. Probably should try to take care of the Numidians. I'm going to eat a bit of javelin fire now, but I'm fine with that. Move the levy pikes up to block. Just pull away the javelin men so I don't lose too many of them, and let's just focus fire on the Principe actually, because I have my men can deal with the other troops no problem. the Triarii and the Hastati and such. Let's just give the Principe a few volleys and let the light pelters that are already depleted in terms of ammunition soon, let's just have them fire on the front of the Principe. Not the most effective way of going about it, but and I'll start moving my pikes up, and this is because I'm going to try to make them turn their backs so I can get a nice charge into their rear. That would be very useful indeed. So I'm taking a gamble here. I'm going to charge with the Galatian swords, and then I'm going to push up the pikes. So should be able to do well then, at least. Send in my Galatian swords. Make him eat the charge there. Yeah, so the pike Galatian sword combo doing okay. Here the spears are doing well against the Numidians. I'm going to wait, hold off on using my cavalry for the time being. Maybe I should just get my general a bit closer here. Send the Hippeus to the rear. Send the Hippeus around here. Citizen cavalry over here. And I'm going to use the levy pikes to block. Send my guys in here. Send my levy pikes into block here. Use my guys over here. So I'm going to attack the Principe or the Triarii in the flanks. Going to chase away the Numidians with my peltasts. So a few cycle charges back here should do the trick. A few shots into the rear of this unit. Cavalry here. Get some sword units in over here. So I should be able to do a lot of damage with my Hippeus down here. Charge the Principe. The Principe won't be able to fire now. So that should break the Principe probably. Levy pikes still struggling to kill anything. Take care of the skirmishers. And this is still not an easy battle because my units have a hard time killing anything. At least I'm able to bring these Principe down here down. I'm able to take out the skirmishers. The Numidians are finally going down to my peltasts. Still have my pikes left. So I should try to engage this blob. Try to take care of the Numidians. Soak up the javelins. Always a nice thing to do. And now I can use my levy pikes to block further. Now I can charge in with my general there. Romans are sort of creating a box now. which is entirely fine by me. Just slowly surrounded with pikes and cavalry. Give these guys a nice rear charge.
Navy pikemen! Yes, forward! With pike infantry ready. Peltasts! Commander, ready for orders.
Just charge them from two sides to deal with them quicker.
Heavy cavalry ready and willing.
Pull out this unit of Hippeus.
Citizen cavalry!
Get some of my Galatian swords in there. Square up my Agema spears. Agema spears are not great offensive units. They can hold for some time, but yeah. Now it's just a matter of surrounding the Romans, basically.
Understood. We await your command.
Get in the rear charges, and that should be a GG. Most of my cavalry is still alive, that's nice. GG.
Swift riders at your command. Fearless warriors! Hippeus lancers.
Just try to withdraw my shock cavalry. And that's it. So, GG Pergamon. Well, it's not impossible to win with Pergamon, of course. It's just very hard. It's just super hard. If you look at the kills here, the Galatian swords, when used like I was able to use them now, they can do a lot of damage. The light peltasts are decent enough. The Hippeus lancers are decent enough. But I don't think the Roman player was being quite aggressive enough here. He allowed me essentially to get my charges. But like Littlefish said, it was his 6th game, so I think he played well considering that. He tried to protect himself from the cavalry and mirrored my movements and so on. So it wasn't all bad, definitely not. But I still think Pergamon, worst faction in the game by far. They lack good mid-tier units. They lack long-range skirmishers with any power. They have the Hippeus. Then they have the Pergamenes Noble Cavalry. The Pergamenes Noble is, in my opinion, one of the biggest fails of a unit in the game. They cost 1200, they have 45 armor. Their only redeeming feature is that they have a good charge bonus, but that doesn't really help when they get killed super easily. So anyway, a game with Pergamon, one of the factions that I hate the most to play as, and one of the factions that I like the most to play against. Strength and honor.